Welcome to the Mediocre to Magnificent podcast. I'm your co-host, Braxton Matson, and your host, Lee A. Williams, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in because you are what makes this pure magnificence. You are the ripple effect of magnificence, and we are going to bring you a message that will give you insight, inspire you, motivate you, and challenge you to not only grow in your magnificence, but let you know that you are magnificent in everything you do. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Welcome, man.
Welcome.
We're here, man.
I like that. You're welcoming me to the show now. That's what
And I don't want to say it because I know you're magnificent. I know you're feeling magnificent.
I am.
I know.
Thank you for that.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know how long this podcast is gonna be, but I know this is gonna be.
It'll serve the purpose, man.
Because I can't remember, and I know you're gonna bring it up, and it's
so
catchy. It's catchy.
So I was driving, and car in front of me had a bumper sticker on it, and it said, "You don't follow Christ. You don't follow Christ this close." And man. I said, "Okay, that's priceless. Man.
That's priceless. That's it, man. I love
that,
people, man.
People do like road rage and they speed and they ride you and like it's the whole thing now.
I've gotten to a point now where
people blow past me all the time. Like one lane road.
I've been in the car with you, and you're at a steady pace, and they're like flying by you.
I don't know.
But it's like where are you going? And then you catch up to them at the light.
Oh, next light, next outside. I just look over and wave at them. My mom be going through this all the time. But when I saw this, I said, okay, you don't even follow Christ this close.
That is so catchy, man.
But think about that, man.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, that sticker applies to a lot of things.
Think about that. Walk in obedience to all that the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and prosper and prolong your days in the land that you will possess. That's Deuteronomy 5:33.
Yep.
Watch this one. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. So it's like, man, you don't even follow them. But can you imagine to the person that really, so it's me that saw it, and I'm not speeding and I'm not riding her. It wasn't even one of those ones that had to be real small. You really had to be up on it to see. It was just for the person. Could you imagine if you were in your road rage state and like rushing and like really riding the person?
Honestly,
and then you're that.
If I was,
saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's great.
I'll be totally honest with you. If I was that person and I read that sticker, I would have had to pause, man. I'd been like, man, they right. They are right.
You don't even follow Christ that close.
I'm like, man,
what's going on, man?
That struck a nerve, man.
What's got you all wound up, man?
Yeah.
Direct my footsteps according to your word. Let no sin rule over me. Psalm 119, 133.
Oh, here's another one. 1 Corinthians.
Okay.
The 1 Corinthians 1.
Yes, sir.
This is when he's talking about the divisions of the church. Okay. They're trying to figure it out.
Right.
And Paul's trying to walk them through the stuff.
Paul walking them through.
So he says, I appeal to you, brothers, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree that there will be no divisions among you, but that you be united in the same mind and the same judgment. For it has been reported to me by Cleo's people that there are quarreling among you, my brothers. What I mean is that each one of you says, I follow Paul, I follow Apollos, I follow Cephas, I follow Christ. Right?
Right.
Is Christ divided?
Mm.
Was Paul crucified for you?
Mm.
Or were you baptized in the name of Paul?
Mm.
I thank God that I baptized none of you
I
except
thank
Cephas,
God.
Gaius, so that no one may say that you were baptized in my name. And then it says, for Christ did not send me to baptize, but to preach the gospel, and not with words of eloquent wisdom, lest the cross of Christ be emptied of its power.
Look at that.
Like that,
There you go.
man,
You
follow Christ, man.
You don't even follow Christ that close. When Christ spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world.
Mm.
Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness.
Oh, wow.
But will have the light of life.
That's good. Yeah. It's so crazy because it's like it's the way you live your life.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, yeah, the road race thing, it's like a gut check. It's like, man, like you're not even present. Like you think about road rage and just like I picture like people doing that. And it's like, man, they got somewhere to go. They really moving. And it's
They
like,
don't have nowhere to go, man.
But man, like you're not living in the present.
They're not going anywhere, man.
Yeah, it's really
You're going to the next stop sign with me, man. But the thing is, like, what people, the reason why we're willing to talk about it, even if it's brief, is to say, like, there's such an uptake of it. Like, I've been driving for a lot of years, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's been a minute.
So it's something going on. Like, if you really are able to step back and, like, read the bumper sticker, you don't even follow Christ this close.
Yeah.
Because where is it that there's such aggression and you could depending on who you are, you could get on the road and you could feel.
Oh man!
Depending on what time you're leaving,
you can feel it.
You can feel.
You can feel it just by the movement of the cars.
You're
it's just like
this is
aggressive.
Something going on right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, what's feeding that? Is more to it than what meets the eye.
All right.
Are people on drugs? Are people drinking? Are people on their phone?
Right.
What are they listening to? What are they watching? What are they reading?
It's a multitude.
They don't know Christ.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they're playing games that's like,
yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
I think it's like they get in their flesh a lot. Like they don't know how to get out of the flesh. Right. Like we just get in our flesh, and and we're not taking the time to be like, okay, how do I stop the flesh?
Have you I don't want to do this. Like you've taken a road trip, right?
Oh yeah.
So if you get in your car and you ride 60, what time you get there? Compared to if you ride 80, what time you get there?
It ain't much. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't know.
Just really,
it really ain't much. It really is not
anything,
much. I know it ain't no 10 minutes.
It doesn't end up being much.
No, it's not much.
If anything.
You haven't saved a lot of time by speeding 80 miles down the scenic highway or whatever.
Whatever road you're on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something it's like you pull it up behind an 18-wheeler on the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's doing 80.
Oh yeah.
But you do not stay behind him. Right?
Yeah.
It's something because you can't see. So you're just like, well, let me get over. I got to go around here.
Right.
I got to come out from behind this.
Yeah.
So now what I'm tying into, you have to come out from behind this sin. You have to come out from behind this world because it's taking you places
that you don't need to go.
That you don't want to go.
Yeah. Right.
Because if I'm doing 80 and follow the truck, what do I have to do to get up and go around the truck?
Right, man. It's like, really?
And then we wonder, like, oh man, And my wife is always like, man, that was a bad accident. She's praying for him, like, please help him, make him safe and protect him. And it's like, it's a 10, 12 car pilot. Like, who wasn't involved?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like, you don't want to say but 9 times out of 10, it's the person's just like, it's like,
right.
For 2 minutes? Oh, for 5.
Oh.
For 5. Oh. Okay.
You were able to get out your car and get in the store before they were able to park the car, maybe. I mean, it's like,
all this stuff. I mean, I always think about it too, like, for your selfishness, there's 10,000 cars that's sitting in wall-to-wall traffic because you were selfish.
That's a good way of putting it, man.
Exaltation, compared to being selfless like Christ teaches us.
Yeah.
And now there's lives that's impacted that's more like, okay, the family that got their car totaled, injuries that people might have passed away.
Yeah.
And it's all about what? Compared to, like, even if you're on the small side of it, it's like, I was going to be on time for work today until you pulled your stunt. And now I'm sitting, I got to call my boss and tell him, hey, I'm in a parking lot on 75.
Yeah.
Because someone decided to fly past me doing 100. Like I was standing still.
Right.
And now I'm passing him. He was the one in the accident. And we're praying for him that hopefully he wakes up.
Right.
Because he don't follow Christ that close.
But yeah. No, that sticker's a gut check, man.
Yeah, man. We gotta have a check, man. Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Got to, man.
Can't follow Christ that close, man.
So watch this. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. That's Matthew 10:38. I'll read it one more time and we're getting out of here. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Say la. Till next time.
This is your co-host here, Braxton Matson, and Lee and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it just as much as we did making it, but we couldn't do it without you. So please hit that like button, leave us a rating, leave us a review. Let us know what topic or subject that you would like us to talk about in your journey from mediocre to magnificent. But most of all, share it. Be the ripple effect of magnificence and know that you are magnificent in everything you do. Till next time.